Hello, my internet friends, and welcome to the Waking Dreamer. I'm finally back once again. I feel like I owe it to people who are on this channel, waiting for some videos that have requested to know. I had some health issues with severe psoriasis my whole life, and those issues vanished approximately almost exactly 6 years ago when I started a treatment called, let's say, biological treatment. It's one injection every 3 months, uh, which basically blocks the gene responsible for psoriasis and all that comes from it. The one caveat to that is that gene is also responsible for immunological responses in respiratory infections. So when I have a flu, like I had in December, I have it really bad. When I have COVID, like I had just after New Year's, I have it really bad. It takes the double the time, and the symptoms are just worse. I won't complain because I'd rather have flu half the year than have severe psoriasis like I had before. Don't Google it, but don't Google severe psoriasis. If you find photos of that, you won't be able to eat for a week. It looks like the plague, or like leprosy. Whatever the case, I just opened Ren. I saw yesterday that he published a new video of Vincent's Tales, The Bedroom, and just when I opened now, I read the first comment and I loved the first comment. The thing that excites me the most about a new Ren release is knowing that he's feeling well enough to do a new release. Exactly. Fantastic comment, and I'm I'm thrilled Ren is feeling well enough to create more of his art. Absolutely fantastic. So, time for me to dive in. Oh, let's read the comments on the previous Ren video. Forgot about that. Just a second. Okay, that was Vincent's Tales, Sunflowers and Self-Portrait, which I did. I think I did it like a month ago or something like that. Okay, apply. Genie Wolf. Hello, Genie! I don't know how I missed your reaction to this. I thought you've given up on Ren. I'll never give up on Ren. No, no, no. Not in 1,000 years. I don't care. Uh, I thought you'd given up on Ren because your audience leans elsewhere. I don't care where the audience leans. My opinion on that is like when they asked Quentin Tarantino, does he think, oh, the audience will enjoy this, or maybe the audience will get offended by that? And he basically, I'm paraphrasing parts of it, but a direct quote of what he replied was, uh, I do the movies, I make the movies for myself. The rest of you are welcome to join in and watch, but I make the movies for myself, not for you. So that's my attitude. Also, I watch the music that I enjoy, and if the people enjoy it too, excellent. But if the people don't enjoy it, like that, that's not my problem. Like there were a few groups I'll not name that were requested, and I watched them once, and I felt like, Jesus Christ, what the hell am I watching? What the oh, help. Kids, don't watch this. Unless you're lobotomized. Ah, ay. It mostly revolves about dancing groups with meaningless text. With everything is about choreography and dancing, and I look at that and it's I feel like life is drained out of me when I watch that. Ren, I'll always watch Ren. Now that we're at it, let's open wide and begin. One thing, you know, every time I listen to a new Ren song, it reminds me like there's an amazing series on Netflix, a German series called Dark, and I deeply envy everyone who hasn't watched that, because oh god damn it, you motherfuckers can watch it for the first time and I can't, and that's the sim. I'm going to watch this for the first time. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's enjoy. Let's savor this. Let's savor this.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia ruled the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Here's to you, Ren. Although I doubt he is drinking chamomile tea. Yeah, absolutely amazing. So I have to. Let's continue.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think. Mercy. Days bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round. Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. Through his crimes tying lines into set. Rich's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow. In the walls of yourself and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, regularly seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mo, no rebound, no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
I need a small break. The rant is heavy duty stuff, you know. I need to just a second. I'll turn back a little. It's loaded with meaning and lyrics and context, you know. First time listening, guys. First time. I imagine most of you people maybe you since it came out yesterday, you haven't listened to it that many times.
The dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial. Pretend pretending for a while. Reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile. How to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations, Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance. Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud. Cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Only Ren. Only Ren can do this, folks. Only Ren can do this. It was the parts of the song that got me like introspectively thinking so much. I'm about to tell you something that I don't even think I've ever mentioned it on the channel, even though I have 800 videos or so. It's connected to something that was being mentioned in the song. Private information that was connected with the drinking in the beginning and how it affected him and family and everything around him. I want all of you watching to take a wild guess. How many times in my life have I been drunk? Or how many times in my life have I drunk, had a beer or a glass of wine or anything like that? Like, take a wild guess. Or on a party, on a wedding, or a anniversary, something like that. How many times in my life have I taken like a sip of alcohol or got drunk or anything in the entire spectrum of things? I'll give you like 5 seconds. Take a wild guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, 0. I'm 43 years old. I have never tasted a sip of beer, a sip of wine, a sip of anything for any occasion. On my own wedding, I was toasting with apple juice, so people thought they would like toasting with me. And why? Yeah, I had 2 parents my entire life who were like the leading character in the song at the beginning. So that's a lesson. So that's a lesson for all those who mean to parent or intend to parent. When you drink, it affects your family members in a unprecedented and unpredictable way. And I actually remember the moment I was 13 at a gas station slash bus station. There was an incident involving one of my parents, and I remember explicitly, like in my head, the moment I said to myself, "My child will never, ever see me drunk." That's like that uh, the fortitude of that decision is beyond. I cannot imagine that. That's what people who overstep in alcohol do to their families. It's an unprecedented evil. It's a perfect way to destroy a community, a family, a life. So uh, I have my other faults, of course. Uh, if you can find the strength within, avoid it, folks. It's pure fucking evil. Oi, oi, oi. Ren, the only one who gets me to. Ay, ay, ay. And it actually during the song in a few moments it got me thinking. Let's check the lyrics. What do you say, guys? Let's check the lyrics. And in a few moments during the song, it actually reminded me of the show Dark that I was mentioning at the beginning. Ah, have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected, and jaded, impotent. Empathy castrated. This reminds me of a wonderful movie, if you haven't seen it, from 1992, I believe, approximately. A movie called Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino and Chris O'Donnell. And there's an amazing speech Al Pacino gives at the end of the movie, approximately like this. I have seen boys younger than these, their legs torn off, their arms blown off, but there's nothing like a sight of an amputated spirit. There's no prosthetic for that. And that's like, oh, that's exactly this, you know? Empathy castrated. Same idea. It's just, you're there, but there's a part of you missing, you know? There's a part of you fucking missing. And it reminded me of one quote for the series Dark that says, uh, "Some moments change you. Some pain you can never forget." And there are moments in life that actually change you. Like, I hear it now. Sorry for the coughing, guys, as I explained it. It's unlikely to pass anytime soon. Yeah, never look without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it goes deeper than that. The insane thing, insane man living in insane terrain, can turn insane. Brains are kind of deranged, strange, without a factor of a cause and effect. Factually, the man's casualty of constant neglect. Definitely. Shitty jobs that he was dead and stalking started a combustion. Nothing pulled him out of that, the debt collectors crushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the weeks of most of your life. When day is done, it's the same one. It's repeat, it's the rerun, a deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Drink to kill the tension, but the drink costs your wage. Yeah, that's one of those lessons. The cost of drinking and all addictions is not just monetary, you know? And so it goes when he starts to drink to let go. Soon his drinking cost when he don't drink every day is a day on death row. So we drink so we don't have to think. Taste bittersweet. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So good, so bloody good. Ren, fantastic song. So it's it the emotions and the meaning of the song. When it's Ren, it consumes me. He's so good. He's the best. He's the best songwriter on the planet right now. I don't think there's even competition when it comes to writing, like the co-composition and meaning of the songs. There are amazing songs writers out there, but he is so dark and the dark in humor and sarcasm and uh, both cynical and hopeful at the same time, which is actually amazing. You know, uh, 10 out of 10, absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, and just so it's clear, I don't judge on anyone who is drinking. I'm just saying consequences of just be sure that everything you done. Another quote from the series Dark: everything is connected. Everything is fucking connected. So your actions have delayed reactions and results sometimes decades later. So be kind to people, and if you do drink, I hope it's in a civilized manner and not destructive like my parents did, and as Vincent obviously did, as many do still on this planet. I I subscribe to Carl Jung's those who can't think, those judge. So I don't judge anyone on anything. At least I try not to. Thank you, everyone. As always, please subscribe and like, share, and comment below what was your favorite part of the song. Thank you, everyone. See you and hear you on the next one. Cheers, folks.